Good evening and welcome to the Gardens Ice House. It is Friday, October 20th. The Terps hit the ice for the first time in 7 days, coming off a tough loss last week to the Rider Broncs 11-4. The Terps will look to respond today with a matchup against the Delaware Blue Hens, the first of two matchups this weekend. Tonight is obviously here at the Gardens Ice House. Tomorrow will be in Delaware. The starters for the Delaware Blue Hens: number 4, Joey Engelman; number 15, Ethan Sharp; number 16, Dimitri Mihalios; number 26, Michael Buckman; number 27, Graham Klein; and in net is Joe Hooper. Your starters for the Terrapins: it's Dominic Fabiano centering Luke Mohan and Lachlan Joyce, with Brian Teskey and Jacob Fabiani on defense, and it's Henry Peltier back in net for the Terps, as we start with a quick whistle as the puck enters the Delaware bench. Battle for possession. It's Engelman. Engelman will turn away and look up ice. He finds Mihalios. Mihalios will try to dump it, stopped there by Teskey. Teskey off the wall. It's Facciano. In the middle, Lachlan Joyce has it poked away. Now to the boards. Klein will dump it deep. Peltier out behind the net. He'll stop it there. And Teskey will play it around. Here's Brian Teskey. Scored a goal in the last game. Finds Lachlan Joyce. Lachlan Joyce on the backhand gets it out. And at center, it's Engelman. Across for Wogish and back to Engelman. Off the wall, Wogish. Up to center ice where Teskey will play it. Here's Brian Teskey. Spins to the backhand and back to the forehand. Puck gets out to center and it's Blake Warner. Now Nathaniel Dishner. Terps can't get through center and back on the Blue Hens. Turned over in Tomaszewski. Sends a pass for Dishner. Here's Nathaniel Dishner on the backhand. He turns. Dishner looks, finds Tomaszewski, a shot off the pad of Hooper. Dishner back in his own end to get it. And he'll play it off the wall. Tomaszewski hit, and Flaherty will dump it back in. Each teams will get their line changes, and here's Tomaszewski. To Warner. Out to center, it's knocked down. And here's Steinberg. Steinberg shoots, and that one's blocked. Blocked by number 3, Patrick Flaherty. Up the wall, here come the Blue Hens, it's Vecchio. Turns it over to Tomaszewski, and he'll play it back off the wall to Steinberg. He can't grab it. Here's Wogish. And now it's Tomaszewski. Chevy surveys. Tries to play it. Here's Tucker Healy. Has it poked away and back on the Blue Hens. It's Flom. Blue Hens wanted a too many men on the ice call. I think they're going to get it. It's going to be a too many men on the ice call against the Terrapins, and the Blue Hens are going to head to the power play. Don't know if you could hear on the broadcast, but that Delaware bench was screaming, too many men, too many men. The ref heard him, saw it. I believe a Terp played the puck right in front of the bench, and that's an easy enough call for the ref. We will go 5-on-4. Klein and Bieganowski on the draw. Bieganowski wins it. Tomaszewski battles. And now the Blue Hens with possession. Barry Alley now on the wall. Up to the point, it's Vecchio. Vecchio pressured. Back down low to Variali. Here's number 15, Ethan Sharp. To the point, Vecchio. Across. There's a shot. Rebound right in front. Is it in? It stays out and the Terps clear it. And here comes Bieganowski. It's a race for the puck. Him and Vecchio. Hooper out to play it. And Bieganowski decks Hooper. Oh my goodness. Bieganowski absolutely laying out the goaltender Joe Hooper. Welcome back. I think we fixed the camera problems. While we were gone, the Blue Hens had a penalty shot. It was number 24, Joe Wogish, who was able to bury it. And the Blue Hens are on the board. It's a 1-0 lead. The Terrapins will look to respond. Here's Tucker Healy. Healy shoots just over the net. Back come the Blue Hens. Wogish with the goal. Tomaszewski smashes it up the boards, and here's Noonan. The Terps' leading goal scorer finds Tucker Healy in on a breakaway. Tucker Healy. It's in! The Terps have scored! It's Tucker Healy on the breakaway. It sneaks past Hooper, and we are tied again. Somehow, Healy was able to slide that one past Hooper. It's a short-handed goal at that. Healy and Noonan get the handshake, and we are tied. Now here are the Blue Hens. It's Vecchio. Vecchio moves in down the left side. Vecchio will look to shoot. That one off a stick and into the netting. Once again, I apologize for the camera issues we had. Hoping we'll get everyone back in the stream. And hopefully we won't see that again. A battle on the half wall. It's Vecchio. Down low, there's a hit by Sandell, and he'll rim it around, and there's going to be a penalty call. It's going to be a cross-check against Alex Sandell. And the Terps will go back on the penalty kill. It's the Blue Hens who will hit the power play. Face off in the Terps defensive zone. It's back to Vecchio. Vecchio finds Crane. Crane to Vecchio. Vecchio shoots off a stick or a skate and up into the netting. We have a whistle. Face off to the left of the Terps, Henry Peltier. Bieganowski and Klein. Bieganowski's able to chip it towards the blue line, but it's kept in. That was Ethan Sharp. He fires it down low. Barry Alley down there. And now here comes Travis Duchesne. Duchesne down left wing. A good hip check there by Vecchio. The Terps maintain possession. Crane up the left wall. The right wall, excuse me. Now Tomaszewski. Here's Vecchio. Vecchio motors in, and he chips past Tomaszewski. Here's Vecchio. Vecchio moves all the way around the net and maintains possession. Vecchio still with the puck. He finds Crane now. Crane down low, very alley. Vecchio there. Across it's Sharp. Sharp and Vecchio switch. It's a drop pass to Vecchio. Vecchio moves to the middle. Got past Teskey there, and he maintained possession. A battle on the wall, and here's Travis Duchesne. He'll backhand it out. Here comes Brian Teskey on a breakaway. Teskey stopped by Hooper, and he will cover. No whistle, and now they blow the whistle. It was Brian Teskey on another shorthanded breakaway for the Terps. This time, Hooper was able to get the better of him, and we remain tied. It's Healy and Stam on the faceoff. Stam wins it. Now back behind his own net, it's Engelman. He'll leave it there. And here's Wogish. Wogish down the right side, he dumps. It's number 11, Stam, and the Terps are able to get it out. Max Noonan will be the first one there. Hooper out of his net to play it. Finds Wogish, and now Engelman. Engelman through center. Engelman stops. Looks, head up, and shoots. Just goes wide. Back to play it is Flaherty. He dumps it down. Sean Amon is there. Amon and Stam battle. Now Sarah, he'll rim it around, and that one gets out to center. Flaherty stops, and he'll put it back in, but not all the way. Andre Serra tried to find a seam, and it wasn't there. The Terps will take possession. It's Andre Serra. Up to Newnham. Here come the Terps. Newnham in. He shoots, and it's swallowed up by Hooper. Newnham and Flom pushing right after the whistle. The Terps will go back with this usual fourth line tonight. They were the starters. Lachlan Joyce, Dominic Facciano, and Luke Mohan, with Brian Teskey and Jacob Fabiani on defense. Fabiani playing in his second D2 game. Played last week against the Rider Bronx. Played very well, and he earned himself a spot in the lineup this week. Now it's the Blue Hens. They'll look to get it out, but they cannot. Teskey keeps it in. Now it's played out to center by Sharp, and it's Fabiani. Buckman across, and now up through center. No icing. Peltier out to play it. He backhands it around to his defenseman, Teskey. Teskey up a wall looking for Facciano. He wasn't there. And it's Teskey again. Up the wall, it's stopped. That was Villano. Mohan there to get it. It was Polchapek on him. Now right in front, it's the Blue Hens, and they just miss. Behind the net, it was Polchapek. And up the wall to Villano. Now here are the Terps. They can't get it out. Polchapek there. Now it's Facciano, and he'll just fling it down the ice. Terps dump it out. Back to get it to the Blue Hens. It's Brendan Stamp. It's dropped for Flaherty. He backhands the center. It's Tomaszewski now. Once again, folks, I apologize for the camera difficulties. We are in the back rink here at the Gardens Ice House. We believe it's a connection problem. We are going to try and figure it out at intermission if it goes black again before the period's over. Blue Hens right in front. It's Flaherty. Back comes Beakonowski. It's poked away by Engelman. Engelman looks. He waits for teammates. Here's Sharp. Makes a nice move to get away from Mohan. Here's Serra. Serra out to center. It's Vecchio. In the middle now, Sharp. On the backhand, couldn't find Vecchio. He'll go back to get it. Vecchio moves. Now Vecchio on the backhand continues down the right wall. Vecchio will cut to the middle. He looks to shoot. He does. Off a stick and into the netting. Faceoff will be to the right of Henry Peltier. It's going to be Max Newnham and the defenseman Vecchio taking the faceoff. Newnham wins it. Behind the net's Klein. Klein battles with Sandell. Sharp is in there too. They still work away. A 2-on-1 battle in the corner, now 3-on-1. Sandell still works. Good work there by Alex Sandell, and the Terps come away with it. It's Trevor Drake. Drake with a saucer pass, knocked down at center ice. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty. This one's going to go against the Blue Hens, and the Terps will go to the power play. The call was a trip on Ethan Sharp. That was number 15 for the Blue Hens, and we will get the first look at the Terps power play. They will start with the second unit. It's Chase Wilson in the center, Blake Warner, Patrick Beakonowski, Travis Duchesne, and Jason Steinberg. Here's Steinberg. He finds Duchesne. Duchesne's shot is blocked, and that one comes back to center. Steinberg back in his own zone, finds Duchesne. Duchesne with a backhand feed, it's Bieganowski. To the middle now, Wilson. Off his stick, and Flom off the glass, and back out to center and all the way down. Peltier out to play it. Here's Steinberg, waiting behind his own net. Bieganowski swoops, and he'll take the puck. Up the wall, it's Duchesne. Duchesne to the middle. Duchesne finds Bieganowski. Bieganowski on the corner to Warner and back. Bieganowski shoots right to the middle. Here's Duchesne. Shoots, and a save by Hooper. And it trickles to the front, and it's covered up by Joe Hooper. Here's Teske in his own zone to Trevor Drake. Drake up to Tomaszewski. It's the top power play unit for the Terps. Here's Noonan to Healy. Healy drops for Noonan. Noonan looks, finds Healy behind the net, right in front. It's Teske now. Teske waits, finds Healy. Healy off the wall to Teske. With Vecchio pressuring. Or Vecchio, excuse me. It's a 2-on-2 battle in the corner. It's Lipinski and Tomaszewski. Healy's there too. Tomaszewski comes away with it. He'll walk. Drops it for Noonan. Noonan shoots and scores! And he blows a kiss to the Delaware bench. Max Noonan with his 13th of the year, and the Terps take their first lead of the night. It's 2-1. Max Noonan with that beautiful shot of his, using it once again. Beats Hooper over the glove. And the Terps take a 2-1 lead with 4:36 remaining in the first period. Now it's Amon. Amon to Fabiani. Excuse me, that's Facciano. Here come the Blue Hens. Through center, they dump it in. Amon behind his own net, it's Maloney. Now Polchapek. And it's Villano. Now Mohan. Mohan for the Terps, can't make a play. Teske will rim it around. Facciano's the first one there, and Engelman's there too. Engelman comes away with it. Up to the point, it's Buckman. Buckman moves. Engelman with a one-timer. Puck sits right in front. Amon blocked it, and now he's able to clear. Here's Engelman. Engelman down the right side. He drops. Polchapek back to Engelman. Engelman to Polchapek. He shoots off a stick and into the far side corner. That one spun in front, and it's cleared away by the Terps. They can't get it out. It's number 21, Villano. Now it's gotten out by Chase Wilson. Engelman plays it. Polchapek. And now Maloney. Rex Maloney down the right side. And now it's Flaherty. Off the glass, Sean Amon takes over for the Terps. Flaherty and Amon play catch. And now Klein. Now Teske tries to flip it out, and he will. Patrick Flaherty back to get it. The long pass is tipped in by Klein. Sandell Turned over. And now it's Steinberg. Now Blake Warner through center. Warner, the puck slips off his stick. Blue Hens get it back to center. Sandell will dump. Offside is waved. And now Nathaniel Dishner on the breakaway. On the forecheck. To center. Here's Sarah. Puck wound around. It's Blake Warner. On the backhand, he finds his teammate Sandell. Terps through center. Look out. Big collision at center ice. That was Warner and Wogish. Everyone all right? Now the Blue Hens come back. Trevor Drake intercepts at center. And here comes Drake. It's a 1-on-5. Drake tried to cut to the middle. It was broken up. That was Lipinski. Now Lipinski tried to flick it through center. Sarah stops it and pokes it for Newnham. Newnham down the left side. Newnham tries to shoot on short side. Hooper pins it against the post. The net comes off its moorings, and we have a whistle. 1:18 remaining in the first period. Terps still lead 2-1. Healy on the draw. He wins it. This one comes all the way back to center. It's Fabiani. Fabiani to Newnham. Backhand across the blue line. Now Tucker Healy. Here's Crane. And it's chipped out to center by Wogish. Tomaszewski can't stop it. And here's Variali. Variali behind the goal. Fabiani comes away with it. He takes it for Trevor Drake. Drake up the wall, Newnham. Newnham tried to get by Crane. He does so. Here's Newnham. To Drake. Drake on the backhand. To Newnham. Doesn't get there. It's Engelman who intercepts. And it's Penn who will chip it out. Now Wogish. Wogish on the backhand. Tried to cut to the front. Fabiani was there. Now here comes Tucker Healy for the Terps. It's Mac Newnham once again. Newnham on Engelman. Newnham stops. Backhand feed. Tucker Healy looked like he was going to try the Michigan there. It's kept in by Tomaszewski. And now it's Buckman. And that will do it for the first period. 20 minutes of play in the books. The Terps will take a 2-1 lead into the intermission. Stay tuned for the second period. We have a special guest joining the broadcast. Don't go anywhere on the Maryland Hockey Network. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Second period of play between the Terps and the Blue Hens. Terps come back on the ice having a 2-1 lead. And for this second period, I'm joined by a very special guest. You know him as number 11 on the ice. He's the assistant captain. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Matthew Kravitsky.
Hey guys, thank you. That was a great introduction.
No problem, dude.
I'm glad to be here. I've always wanted to be on the Maryland Hockey Network, and here's my opportunity.
Happy to have Matthew. Matthew, I think all the fans out there want to know, how's the injury coming? How are we feeling? What's the recovery process like?
So it's good. We've been PTing a lot of physical therapy, and hopefully we'll be back on the ice or for games in about 3 weeks.
Okay, good.
So here we go. Let's
look forward to it. Yeah, here we go. Terps and Blue Hens, second period is underway. Here's Chase Wilson. He hits the ice. And now it's the Blue Hens behind their own net. Here's Sharp. He'll backhand. Teskey keeps. Now it's Biganowski. To the middle for Wilson. Here's Duchesne. Turns and shoots, and it's a blocker save by Hooper. It's the Blue Hens. Here's Ethan Sharp. Sharp on the backhand, far corner. Klein's the first one there. Big shot and a pad save by Peltier. Now Travis Duchesne. Duchesne looking for options. He'll put it towards the net. Hooper sticks it aside. It's Buckman. Knocked out of the air by Duchesne. To the middle. Shot just wide. That was Nathaniel Dishner looking for one. Nothing there. Now here's Engelman. Engelman behind his own net. Up the wall. Mihalios. Mihalios dumps. And it's Sean Amon who's the first one there. Amon up the wall. It's kept in. That was Saunders Penn who kept it in. Now Teskey with Wogish on him right in front. Penn on the backhand. And he scores. A turnover in the defensive zone. Blue Hens capitalize. It's Saunders Penn, and we are tied.
Oh, yeah, that's rough. That's not how you want to start the second period. But, you know, the boys rally back. We faced a lot of diversity before, and, you know, I think that they'll rally on the bench, and I expect a quick start here now and hopefully a quick goal back.
Terps will look to respond. Saunders Penn with the goal, and we are tied. It is 2-2, 18:30 remaining in the second period. Flaherty dumps. It's Sean Amon. Amon to Trevor Drake. Drake across. Here's Max Noonan. He'll dump. Big hit there on the bench by Penn on Noonan. Now Amon. Trying to find Drake. It's chipped ahead. Amon once more. Backhand up the wall. It's out to center. Now here comes Tucker Healy. Tucker Healy motoring down the right side. He shoots. Saved by Hooper. Terps maintain possession. It's Noonan. All the way across Healy. Healy on the backhand. It's Amon. He'll put one towards the net. It's glove down. Play goes on Vecchio. Now through center, it's Wogish. Tomaszewski on him. Wogish behind the net. Looking for teammates. He finds Vecchio. And a glove save by Henry Peltier. And a late chop there.
There we go. We're going to see some action here. We protect our goalie here, and, you know, we don't love to see any
It's
chops.
the unwritten rule of hockey. You don't touch the goalie.
Absolutely.
Looks like Max Noonan's going to take a penalty, though, defending his goalie.
It'll be interesting to see if they only take one guy here.
Yeah. Noonan.
No way.
And they are kicking Max Noonan off the ice here.
I cannot believe this. These refs have been something else all game. I've not seen, you know, some of these calls that they've been making.
It looks like Max Noonan is holding his necklace in his hand. It looks to be broken, and he is not happy with the ref right now. Unfortunately, that does mean Max Noonan will be done for the rest of this game and tomorrow, I believe.
Yeah, if they give him an actual DQ, that means he's out for the rest of the game, as well as tomorrow.
So the Terps' top scorer will head to the locker room.
What's interesting is I don't see a blue hen in the penalty box for
don't.
them, which they initiated it, which I find very interesting.
See where the faceoff is. Looks to be a Terps defensive zone faceoff. There's a
Holy.
5-minute penalty up on the board. We look to be playing 5-on-4 for the next 5 minutes.
I just cannot believe that a blue hen did not get a call for that as well.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting to see that. Now here are the Blue Hens on the power play. It's a lengthy one. Now here come the Terps shorthanded. Duchesne and Beganowski on 2-on-1. Duchesne shoots. Rebound, Beganowski just wide. Back come the Blue Hens. They turn it over. Duchesne will dump it in. The Terps without Max Noonan will look to finish this game. Here's Vecchio through center. Vecchio makes a move, and he drops it. Crane across. Here's Sharp. Ethan Sharp walks the line. Looks towards the net. Here's Vecchio. Vecchio shoots. Penn was there in front looking for it, but Peltier covers up. .4:15 remaining on the penalty. 16:50 remaining in the period. Face off to the right of Henry Peltier. It's Luke Mohan. Curvo, as someone on this team, what does that fourth line with Mohan, Joyce, and Facciano, what does a line like that mean to a team?
They've been everything. I mean, they bring the energy every day. They're unbelievable. They've stuck together, and I mean, we love them. They're great in the locker room, and they get the job done out there on the ice.
A line that's been together all year.
We do call them. We have a nickname for the line. We call them the dog line.
The dog line.
And we like to do a lot of barking when we talk to any of them.
That's awesome. The Terps will look for a change. Tucker Healy hops on the ice. Ethan Sharp taken away by Mohan. Luke Mohan, good work.
Luke Mohan, just an absolute dog when he's on the ice. That's where the line gets the nickname.
Mohan scored that big first goal of his Terps career in West Virginia. Got the Terps the win. And he will head to the bench for a change. It's played all the way down. It's number 7, Matt Crane. Across for Vecchio. Vecchio drops to Sharp. Sharp makes a move. Now Sharp down the left side. Sharp with Healy on him. Drops it for Vecchio and back to Sharp. A skate and Chase Wilson clears. Hooper out to play it. Chase Wilson on him. Hooper up the wall. And it's Sharp.
Nice.
Tipped away by Healy. Good work by Tucker Healy. To the front. Can't get a shot off. Now it's number 24, Wogish, back for the Blue Hens. Flying through center. Wogish on his forehand. He'll shoot. And it's covered up by Henry Peltier. With 2:32 remaining on the power play. 15:07 remaining in the second period.
It's a pretty good penalty goal so far. Almost half the time spent, it feels like, in their zone. And it looks like Delaware has not been able to set up so far, which is nice to see.
Terps have been able to get a lot of pressure on the forwards for the Blue Hens as soon as they touch a puck. Force them to make decisions. Now here's Engelman. To the right side, Flaherty. Back to Engelman. Engelman shoots. Looking for a tip in front. Peltier swallows it up. The Terps will be in Delaware tomorrow. That'll be a 4:15 p.m. game. Off the face-off, Tomaszewski clears. Here's Engelman. Engelman leaves it for Wogish. Through center. It's Stam. Stam on the backhand. The lefty goes around the net. Stam still with it. Stam towards the net. Covered up by Peltier. 1:52 to go on the power play. Terps will go back with Mohan and Facciano.
The dogs are back on the ice.
Woof, woof.
There we go.
It'll be Vecchio and Mohan on the draw. Mohan wins it. Brian Teske on his backhand to Chevy. Daniel Tomaszewski hit. Puck stays in the zone. Behind the net, it's Klein. Klein on his backhand looking for options. He'll put it back in deep. Penn. Penn scored the second goal for the Blue Hens. It's Saunders Penn. To the point, Vecchio. He shoots and it's blocked. That was Luke Mohan. And it comes back out to center. Played for Sharp. And left back for Vecchio. Turned over.
Yes.
Facciano down low. Now back on the Blue Hens, it's number 7. That's Matt Crane. On the wall, that was Klein. And now Teske back to get it, and he'll send it back to center, Vecchio. Number 10, Austin Vecchio. To Saunders Penn. Penn for Vecchio. Bounces off his stick. And Tucker Healy slides it past him. Healy racing for it. He's the first one there. But now it's Sharp. Back on the Blue Hens. Penn will tip it. This will be icing. And the Blue Hens are not going to be able to change.
About 35 seconds left in this power play for the Blue Hens. And, I mean, if we kill it all, it's going to bring all the momentum back to our side.
Absolutely.
That's going to be frustrating for the Blue Hens and not to score. And hopefully we get some energy off that.
Face off to the left of Cooper. It's Crane. Now Klein. Drops it for his teammate Crane. Back in his own zone. Now Vecchio. Vecchio moves in. He shoots and scores. It's Austin Vecchio. A power play goal. And the Blue Hens retake the lead. It's 3-2. The penalty will remain as it was a 5-minute major. It does not end with a goal. So 17 seconds remaining on that power play. The Blue Hens remain a man up. It was a really nice shot there from Vecchio coming in down the middle. Beat Peltier over the glove. Here's Warner. Now Teske. Teske off the glass. And it's Flaherty. Flaherty for Flom. And now Fabiani. Flom keeps it in a backhand over the net. It sits behind. It's number 21. That's Villano. Shot towards the net. It goes wide. Here's Keski. The penalty is up. We are at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. It's Zach Keski. Puck goes off his mask. And offside is the call.
As well as a late hit. Looks like there's a penalty on the play.
They are going to call a penalty.
And I believe it's for the hit on Keski.
It's an interference call on number 20. That's Rex Maloney.
Little nickname we have for Zach Keski in the locker room is Zesty.
Zesty.
As we have a Teske and a Keski.
Yeah, that's fun for me.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
So the Terps are back on the power play. It's that second unit. Wilson wins it. Here's Steinberg. Warner behind the net finds Beganowski. Still looking for his first goal of the year. Here's Steinberg. Shoots. Oh, it doesn't go in off the post. The Terps keep it in. Now Wogish is able to clear. Goodness, that was close. Peltier plays it. Now it's Duchesne. He chips it for Beganowski. All the way across. Here comes Wilson full speed. Chase Wilson dumps. He's hit hard. That was Flom. Wilson gets his stick. And now Beganowski. The Terps keep it in. Beganowski walks to Duchesne. He shoots. And it's covered up by Hooper. Another very versatile player for the Terps is Jason Steinberg. We've seen him play forward. We've seen him play defense.
Yes, Jason Steinberg. He is known as a man of many talents. He's able to play everywhere on the ice, off the ice. He's very talented, young, hardworking man. That's for sure.
As a coach, you love to have that. You can play him in all situations. We've seen him on the penalty kill, power play, even strength. He does it all. Here's Teskey. Across, Drake.
There we
go! It's Trevor Drake. He's on the board for a second consecutive game, and the Terps tie it up. The Dragon Slayer, Trevor Drake.
Incredible. What a big moment. Get us right back into the game. Trevor Drake never fails to put us back in the game when we need him most.
Trevor Drake was held off the score sheet for the first, I believe, 5 or 6 games of the year, and now he's got 2 in his last 2. Don't let him heat up.
He's heating up for sure.
Through center. Here's Eamon. Eamon plays it for Duchesne. On the backhand, he can't put it in. Now it's Healy. Tucker Healy shoots, and it's a pad save by Hooper. Back and forth action. Here we go. Here's Eamon. Trevor Drake maintains it. Drake looks. Finds Tomaszewski on the backhand. Here's Duchesne. Good pass for Tucker Healy. I believe we're back. For the second half of the second period, I will be joined by another Terp as we have a breakaway. It's Beganowski. And a save by Hooper. Back to what I was saying, I am joined by James Body. James,
Pleasure.
welcome to the Maryland Hockey Network.
Pleasure to be on the call.
How you feeling? How we doing? How's the season going for you?
You know, I'm currently injured, so
Okay.
it hasn't been going too hot, but I'll be back in January to
There we
tear it
go.
up.
He's going to tear it up. We are tied at 3. We are playing 4-on-4 right now.
So I'm not sure if the viewers have been paying attention, but the one ref who's been calling all the penalties actually has some personal drama, which I will not delve into on the stream, but he has a personal vendetta against the team.
Does he?
Like, legit story.
Oh, God.
I probably should share it on the stream.
Maybe that's a post-stream story.
Yeah.
Looks like we have another penalty here. Is
For Teskey.
it going to be Teskey?
Yeah, I think they're going to call him for a roughing. You know, Delaware probably thinks they can't get away with anything right now when they have the refs on their side.
So the penalties continue to fly in. And the Terps will have a second man in the box. Teskey will join Warner. As Teskey takes a seat, I believe we will play 4-on-3. Don't see that too often in regulation. It's going to be Eamon, Duchesne, and Tomaszewski. That's for the Terps. Klein, Penn, Crane, and Sharp for the Blue Hens. 3-3, 7:21 remaining in the second period. Terps will look to kill this off. Flipped out to center. Blue Hens take over. Here's Sharp. Sharp rims it around. Tomaszewski races for it. He's closed in on. The puck squirts out, and it's Eamon. On the backhand, he'll send it all the way down. Duchesne in a foot race with Penn. Hooper out, and he gives it to his teammate Penn. Now Sharp. He taps it for Klein. Here's Klein through center. Klein shoots. Tried to go high glove, just missed. Healy tries to chip it out, and it does get out to center. Here's Tucker Healy. One-on-one on Vecchione, fakes a slapper. He shoots just over the net. Back the other way. Here's Crane. Battle on the half wall. Crane still has it. Tomaszewski gets it just out to center, and it's Vecchio with it. Now Sharp. Sharp enters the zone. Off a skate. That was Klein. Back to Sharp. Here's Healy. Healy and Bieganowski, it's a 2-on-2. Healy will take his time. He'll regroup. 32 seconds remaining on the penalty to Teskey, and we will be even strength. Dumped in by Bieganowski, it's Vecchio. Hit by Bieganowski. Now Vecchio. Vecchio to Wogish. Wogish stops. Looks for teammates. And he finds one. It's Engelman. He shoots. He shot for a stick, and that was just tipped wide. That was number 9, Jake Quinn. It's Stam. Stam walks. He shoots just wide. Flaherty. Teskey on him. Now it's Eamon. Turns it over. Stam shoots, and that one just trickles wide. 5:08 remaining in the second period. Quinn battles. Now it's Sandell. Sandell to Steinberg. And right back to Sandell. Here comes Alex Sandell. He'll dump it in. Good penalty kill there from the Terps. Engelman. It's tipped ahead by Stam. And now Teskey. Teskey saucer pass just over the stick of Mohan. No icing. Teskey will step in. Puts it on net. It's a pad save by Hooper. Mohan. Trying to find someone in front. Now it's Mohan again. To Sarah. Sarah walks. Shoots tipped. Just wide by Facciano. Stam behind his net. Polchapek back. That one off the glass and all the way down. This will be icing.
Despite all the adversity today, I'd say the Terps look pretty good out there. Just sticking to their game.
Absolutely. Terps have weathered the storm, and we remain tied. It's 3-3 with 4:04 remaining in the second period. Andrew Rich and James Body on the broadcast. It's tipped back. Here's Warner. Now Engelman behind his own net. Finds Stam. To the middle. That was Villano through center. The puck stays in and it's Eamon. Eamon will send it down. This will not be icing. Engelman after it. He reverses it. His defenseman wasn't there, and now he finds it. Engelman again. Kept in. And now it's Flom. Takes a hit from Warner. Engelman again. Villano.
Good play by Eamon.
And now Keski. Here's Dishner. Looking for Warner, just past his stick. Warner to the middle, no one there. Back on the Blue Hens. It's number 18. That's Olensky. Olensky drops. Polchapek. Now Teskey for Fabiani. It's Keski for Teskey. Goodness. Goodness. Not making this easy for me.
No, they aren't.
Here's Flom. Through center. Now Teskey intercepts. Tried to play it for Fabiani. The Blue Hens move in. There's a shot. Covered up by Henry Peltier. 2:32 remaining. Body, what do the Terps need to do here in the last 2 minutes?
I think they just need to keep it simple, not give up any opportunities, get the puck in, work the forecheck.
Absolutely. Here we go. It's Healy. He wins it. Played out to center. Now Vecchio. Vecchio, Murphy dumps it in. Duchesne. Battling to get it out. He turns it over to Vecchio. Vecchio on the backhand towards the net. And Tucker Healy there to save the day. Here comes Tucker Healy.
Oh,
Tried to find Trevor Drake. Just couldn't cut to the middle. It's Vecchio with Quinn. Vecchio through the legs of Teskey. And he's the first one on it. Now to the point. Crane a shot.
saved by Pels.
Peltier sticks it away, and now it's Trevor Drake. Sandell. Moves in. Alex Sandell shot off the mask of Hooper, it looked like.
Off the dome piece.
Drake to Sarah. Now back to Drake in the corner. Was Lipinski on him? He pins him there. The puck is played for Vecchio now. Sandell turns it over. Look out. Shot and a save by Peltier. That was when number 29, John Tomaitis. 1:11 remaining in the second period. We remain tied at 3. Face off to the left of Peltier. It's kept in. Here's Flaherty. On the backhand. Was Mihailowicz. Shot blocked there by Bieganowski. Great block by Bieganowski. Flaherty back to get it. Tried to find Flom. Klein couldn't get it out at Steinberg. He shoots. And it's covered up by Hooper. 33 seconds remaining.
Great shift there from the captain. Blocked the shot, then got in there and caused a turnover in the offensive zone, leading to a good shot for Jason Steinberg.
It'll be Chase Wilson and Stam on the draw. Wilson ties it up. Bieganowski back to Tomaszewski. He shoots. That one was tipped in front and it's covered by Hooper. 25 seconds remaining.
You know, a random fun fact here, actually. Number 18, Brian Teskey, just very recently received Grandmaster status in chess, if you didn't know.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. Good for Teskey.
That's why we call him Chesky.
Chesky. Here's Stam to Penn. Penn across. It's Buckman. Buckman in deep. Teskey there. Here's Engelman with 5. He shoots just wide. 2-1, and that'll do it for the second period. We are tied at 3, and we will head to the intermission. I would like to thank Matthew Kravitsky and James Body for joining me on the broadcast. We'll see you after the intermission. Welcome back for the third period of play. Blue Hens and Terps tied at 3 as we enter the third period. Here we go. Sticks down, pucks down. Third period is underway. Here's Brian Teskey. Tried to play it. Now it's Klein. Can't dump it deep. Fabiani. To his partner Teskey and back. It's Jacob Fabiani. They play catch. Teskey once again. And he'll rim it around. Fabiani chips it out. And here's Buckman. Across for Engelman. Klein tips it in and he'll get after it. Fabiani there first. On the backhand, finds Facciano. They can't get it out. Mihailowicz behind the net. Battling with Teskey. It's up the wall for Lachlan Joyce now. On the backhand, finds Mohan. Chips it out to center, and Freddie puts it right back in. Fabiani turns it over. Fabiani recovers. He's back to get it. Mihailowicz there. Now Trevor Drake. Saucer to center. It's taken by Flom. Flom stops up, puts it towards the net. It's off the skate and the pad of Henry Peltier. Here's Fabiani. End of a long shift for him. He'll look to get off. And here's Travis Duchesne in the offensive zone. Backhand to the front as he's crunched. Flom took the worst of that one. Here's Flom. Off the skate back to center Amon. Sean Amon walks. He'll dump it in. Played with the high stick. Blue Hens will touch and we'll have a whistle. Faceoff will stay in the offensive zone for the Terps. Just want to say thank you to all the viewers on the stream. We know we've had some troubles tonight, but appreciate you guys sticking with us here on the Maryland Hockey Network. Big shout out to my cameraman Ethan Posner joining me tonight. And here we go. It's Chevy. On the backhand, here's Healy. Tucker Healy. It's played back to center Amon. Healy to Tomaszewski. Back to Healy. Healy hits the ice, no penalty. Here's Flaherty. Flaherty gets it out. Now Tucker Healy. With Tomaitis on him. Now it's Flom behind his own net. Plays it back, Flaherty. Flaherty to Tomaitis. Out to center, here's Vecchio. Blue Hens on a 2-on-1, and Vecchio steps on the puck. Lucky break there for the Terps, and now they take over. Tomaszewski up the wall, Blake Warner. Can't get it out, it's kept in. Now Tucker Healy. Tucker Healy played a great game tonight. He's been everywhere. Now here's Jake Quinn. Quinn gloves it down. Here's Vecchio. Vecchio one taps it in. Wide of Peltier. Now it's Tomaszewski. Here's Warner. It's a 6'5 winger. He shoots. Blocker saved by Hooper. And now it's Quinn. Back to Vecchio. Look out here. Here comes Vecchio. Drops the shoulder. And he can't get a shot off. Good defense there by Sarah. Played to the front. And it's off the stick of Tomaitis. Crane will dump it back in. And the Terps survive that rush from the Blue Hens. Warner. Backhands it in. Here's Crane. 16:30 remaining in the third period. We still remain tied at 3. Off the wall, Steinberg dumps it in. Crane. Plays it around. That was Polchapek. Now Crane high off the glass and out. Sandell will go back to get it. Settles it down and puts it off the wall. This one goes all the way down, and it will be icing. The whistle blows with 16:02 remaining in the third. Face off to the right of Peltier. Off the draw, a quick shot. That was Mihalowicz. Now Steinberg. Steinberg out to center. Patrick Bieganowski now to Steinberg. Steinberg pass one. Bieganowski pulls it further. And now it's Sharp. Sharp behind his own net, stops it, backhands it to Crane. Excuse me, that's Klein. Now Engelman through center, Mihalowicz. Mihalowicz makes a move to the backhand. Backhand shot saved by Peltier. Andre Serra out at the point. Trying to battle with Engelman. It's kept in by the Blue Hen, Sharp. Now to Mihalowicz. Pass to the front, and that one just goes wide. That was Klein. Sandell to Flaherty. Whistle and a penalty. This one looks to be going against the Blue Hens. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be a holding, and it's against number 16. That's Dmitry Mihalowicz. So the Terps will head back to the power play. This power play will look a little different without Max Noonan. Nathaniel Dishner replaces it. It's Healy, Tomaszewski, Drake, Teskey, and Dishner. 15:05 to go. Off the draw, it's Flaherty. On the backhand, can't get it out. It's kept in by Teskey. Now it does squeak out. Here's Wogish. Getting past Drake, but good defense by Tucker Healy. Now Trevor Drake back the other way. Drake. Here's Dishner. Teskey. He'll take his time. He walks. Teskey in. To Dishner. Off his stick. Played in front. A shot is stopped by Hooper. Back down low. Here's Dishner. Walking up towards the point. He finds Healy. It's Tucker Healy. He spins. Spins away from Penn. Now Penn gets control. And the Blue Hens will get it off the glove of Healy and into the bench. We will have a whistle. 1:13 remaining on the power play. 14-17 to go in the game. It's a tie one. It's 3-3. All three games the Terps played against the Blue Hens last year were relatively close. The Terps were able to take 2 of those 3 games, including a 1-0 overtime win against the Blue Hens in the playoffs. Down to a minute on the power play. It squeaks out. Now it's Vecchio. Vecchio, sauce for Tomaitis over his stick, and it's Bieganowski. Tomaitis there. Puts it towards the net. Peltier covers. And the whistle will blow. It was a chippy second period. A lot of penalties. A lot of physical play. Haven't seen as much of it here in the third. 13:48 to go in the game. Here's Steinberg. Leaves it for Bieganowski. Steinberg. And now Travis Duchesne. Duchesne enters the zone on the left side. He'll go around the net on the backhand. Duchesne, Bieganowski. Back to Duchesne. It's off his stick. Lipinski trying to clear. He can't. Now Wilson. Warner. Backhands it deep. Lipinski. But taken by Bieganowski. Wilson takes over. Below the net. It's Warner to Bieganowski. Spins it across Duchesne. The penalty is up. We're at even strength. 5-on-5 hockey. Here's Tomaitis. Here's the Blue Hens. 3-on-2. Here's Stam, excuse me. And he shoots, and that one's saved by Peltier. Now Duchesne on the backhand. Can't get it deep. Here's Buckman. Off a stick and off of Duchesne. And the Terps will take over. Over the stick of Sandell. And Buckman will dump it in. Jake Quinn there as long with Sandell. Now Stam, excuse me. Battle in the corner. Here's Sarah. Taken by Quint. Below the net. Stam shoots. It's blocked. Engelman. Around for Polchapek. Now Buckman steps. He puts one towards the net. It goes wide. Engelman. Now Sarah. He'll sky it, and that one hits the ceiling. Faceoff will stay in the Terps defensive zone. The Terps will be able to get a change. Fabiani hops on the ice. Teskey, Duchesne, Healy, and it's Trevor Drake. 5-on-5. Fabiani pokes at it. And now it's Maloney for the Blue Hens. It's played deep by Flaherty. Now Walensky. It squeaks out to center. Teskey takes over. Here's Fabiani. It's turned over. That was Jason Liu. Here comes Tucker Healy. He's been everywhere tonight. Tucker Healy shoots. It was blocked. Never got to the net. 11:15 to go in the third period. Here come the Blue Hens. Flom. Here's Beganowski. In the middle, it's taken by Sharp. Here's Tomaszewski. Chevy walks in. He shoots, and it's swallowed up by Hooper. The whistle blows with 9:58 to go. Once again, sorry for the camera difficulties. Our apologies. Struggling with connection here at the Gardens Ice House. But we play on. Here's Engelman. Spins it back. And it's Buckman. Finds Wogish. Stretch pass, looking for Penn. Sandell intercepts. Now here's Stam. In the corner, battling with Sandell. Taken by Wogish. He'll find Engelman. Engelman looks, he shoots. Sticked away, into the corner. It's a 2-on-2 battle. The Blue Hens come away with it. Stam turns it over to Sandell. Excuse me, that was Sarah. Bodies hit the ice and they battle for possession. Still no one has it, and it squeaks out to center. Mohan. And it looks like they're going to call a penalty. Is this going to be another too many men on the ice call? Yes, it is. Once again against the Terps. Excuse me, this one's against the Blue Hens. This time the Terps are on the right side of the too many men call. And the Terps will head to the power play with 8:48 remaining in the game. We are still tied. Steinberg. Couldn't find a teammate. He plays it deeper. Now it's Duchesne. Travis Duchesne to Steinberg at the point. Steinberg waits, surveys, finds Duchesne. Duchesne shoots. Oh, there was an opening there, and he just couldn't hit it. Good save by Hooper, and it's up into the netting. 8:27 remaining. Off the draw. It's rimmed around by the Blue Hens, and it stays in. Beganowski tried to find Warner. Taken now by the Blue Hens. They rim it around and out. Vecchio in a race with Steinberg. Vecchio's there first. Sticked away by Steinberg. Good play. It's Duchesne. Travis Duchesne can't find a Terp, and it's Crane. Steinberg and Vecchio meet. Now Tomaszewski. Chevy wheeling through center. Backhand pass to Warner. Warner looks, finds Bieganowski. It's the captain over to Teske. Teske shoots. Hit a body in front and goes wide. Tomaitis high off the glass and all the way down. Both teams will change. Teske will wait for teammates. He leaves the puck for Drake. Drake looks up ice. No options, and it's turned over to that's Klein, excuse me. Teske waits again. This time he'll take it. To Tomaszewski. Here's Trevor Drake. Now to Chevy. He drops it. It's Trevor Drake. He loses his footing, and here comes Quinn. Jake Quinn in a foot race. Teske back on D. Quinn shoots. High off the shoulder of Peltier, and it's sticked away. Off the glass, weird bounce. And Quinn throws it back on the net, and that one is covered up by Peltier. Good action here at the Gardens Ice House as we remain tied. 6:54 to go in the game, at least in regulation. 7 seconds still remain on that too many men call to the Blue Hens. Now it's Wogish. Wogish looks, he cuts to the middle. It's poked off his stick by Sarah. Played deeper by the Blue Hens, now Sandell. To Sarah. They can't get it out, now they do. Mohan finds Joyce. He's hit hard. Terps wanted a knee there, no call. Sandell. Taken away now, Penn. Facciano back on D. Taken by Sarah. He'll backhand it up. It's Engelman. Engelman will rim it around. Now Sarah. He can't handle it. It's Stam right in front. Goes right past his teammate Polchapek. Buckman back for Engelman. Engelman moves. Steinberg with pressure. 5:50 to go. Engelman. Played up now Polchapek. With Sarah on him, it's played at center. It's number 18, Olensky. Puts it towards the net, it goes wide. Peltier sticks it away, and it's Olensky once again, spinning it to the front. No one there. Engelman. Shot deflected away by Bieganowski. Played right towards the front, and now it's Bieganowski. Can't get it out. And we battle further. 5:10 to go in the game. Here's Bieganowski. He's got Steinberg with him. It's the captain. Off the blocker of Cooper. Hooper. Chipped out by Villano. Now Fabiani. Fabiani looks, finds Teske. Teske moves up ice, and now it's Tucker Healy. Tucker Healy dumps it past Flaherty, but Flom rims it around, and here's Olensky. The two 18s meet. Now it's Villano. Trying to get through Teske, he couldn't do so. Now Drake finds Duchesne streaking down the left side. Here comes Travis Duchesne. Cuts to the middle, runs into a pile of bodies, and here come the Blue Hens, it's Klein. Klein with Villano. Klein makes a move around Teske, but goes behind the net. Cycles it back. It's the Terps Fabiani with it. Off his shin pad, and here comes Fabiani. He winds up for one, just goes over the net. Boy, was that one close. Facciano, now Tucker Healy. That one snuck through Hooper, but just went wide. Terps with a couple good chances here. 3:50 to go. Tucker Healy. Now Duchesne to the point, Tomaszewski. He shoots. Off a body and wide. Amen. Now Tomaszewski. Hens get a change. Terps get a change. Mohan. Outnumbered. Plays it deeper. It's Crane. Taken away by Mohan, but taken right back by the Blue Hens. Sloppy play in the defensive zone for the Blue Hens almost led to a couple chances there. Here's Amon. Amon to Tomaszewski. A high flip, knocked down by a high stick. The Terps play it, so no penalty. No whistle. Chase Wilson gets hit at the blue line. That was Lipinski. 2:50 remaining in regulation. Amon couldn't keep it in. Now it's Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski tried to find Wilson. Goes over the head of Vecchio, and it's Amon. Amon shoots. That's off a shin pad. That was Crane who blocked it. Stick hits the ice, and so does Amon. Lipinski. Around the wall. Vecchio chips it out. It's Sean Amon. He'll regroup for the Terps. Tried to find Fabiani. Jacob Fabiani on the backhand. It's Steinberg. Wilson. Can't get past Lipinski. Now he does, and it's in deeper. In the corner, Fabiani. He gets hit hard. Now here comes Jake Quinn for the Blue Hens. Jake Quinn wearing number 9. Comes down the left side. Quinn backhands it towards the front. No teammates there. It's Fabiani. Tucker Healy will race after it, but it's Engelman there first. 1:45 to go in regulation. It's Saunders Penn. Can't get a clean pass through center. And the Terps take back over. It's Daniel Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski to Healy. Can't get it out. Here's Wogish. And a good play by Sarah to break up that pass. Buckman backhands it to Wogish. Wogish backhands it further. But it's Tomaszewski. Duchesne, pressure on him. Duchesne hit hard. And they're going to call a penalty. Travis Duchesne draws it. It's Joey Engelman going to the box, number 4 for the Blue Hens. And the Terps are going to go to the power play. 1:07 remaining in the game. And we're going to have a timeout, it looks like. For which team called the timeout? I think it was probably the Terps. They will look to set up a power play draw here. See who they want on the ice. The Blue Hens will also talk it over. 67 seconds separate us from overtime. The drama heightens here at the Gardens Ice House. As we remain tied, it's 3-3. The Hens are ready to go. They'll send out their 4. It's Penn, Wogish, Flaherty, and Flom. For the Terps, it's Wilson, Drake, Tomaszewski, Healy, and Teskey. See what the Terps can do. 67 seconds to go. We are tied right now. 5-on-4 hockey. Chase Wilson can't win the draw. Tomaszewski with a stick lift. Now Wilson. Taken by Flom. Finds Flaherty. On the backhand, can't get it out. Healy all the way across. Hops over the stick of Drake. And that one squirks out back to center. Hopped over the stick of Teskey. Terps regroup. 40 seconds to go. Here's Drake. He shoots, and that one hit the post. Trevor Drake inches away from the Terps taking the lead with 35 to go. The Terps were just that close, but we remain tied. 35 seconds to go. Face off to the right of Hooper. Who else would you want on the draw but Tucker Healy? And he wins it. Drake trying to find Healy. It comes back to center. 27. Now Healy. Tucker Healy can't shoot. Trevor Drake walks into it. Puts it towards the net. It was blocked. 15 seconds to go. Trevor Drake hits the ice. Tomaszewski keeps it in. He rims it around 10 seconds. Teske there to the front. It's behind the net. Wilson. Trevor Drake can't get a shot off. 3, 2, 1, and we are going to overtime here at the Gardens Ice House. 60 minutes of regulation hockey are in the books. 3-3 is the score, but we are not done. We will play 3-on-3 hockey. It's going to be 4-on-3. Terps will still be on the power play. 54 seconds remaining on that penalty. We'll see who the Terps go with. It's time for extra hockey here at the Gardens Ice House. It's going to be Trevor Drake, Daniel Tomaszewski, Brian Teske, and Tucker Healy. The goalies switch sides once again. They acknowledge each other as they have both played very well tonight. The tension builds as we wait for the puck drop. The first time this season the Terps are playing overtime hockey. For the Blue Hens, it's Tomitis, it's Flom, and it's Flaherty. Terps go with 2 forwards, 2 defensemen. For the Blue Hens, it's 1 forward and 2 defensemen. Here we go. Overtime hockey is underway. The Terps have possession. It's Trevor Drake to Daniel Tomaszewski. Tipped ahead. Tucker Healy races for it, but it's Flom. Up the wall, can't get out. Here's Teske. Teske waits to Drake. Trevor Drake on the backhand. It doesn't go. Not sure if Hooper made a save or it hit the post, but no matter what, we remain tied. Trevor Drake that close again to ending this game. Here's Drake again, 20 seconds on the power play. Tomaszewski. Here's Tomaszewski to Teske. Back to Chevy and back to Teske once more. Teske shoots over the net. Chevy keeps it in. This one played down and around. Trevor Drake's the first one there. The penalty is up. We're playing 4-on-4. Trevor Drake hits the ice. Here's Wogish. Wogish, and it's taken away by Healy. He'll leave it for Tomaszewski. He'll dump right on net. Hooper had to be alert. Now Duchesne out there and Beganowski for the Terps. Here's Vecchio. To Crane. And now it's Wogish. Wogish settles the puck. Drops it for Crane. Wogish. Trying to get around the defenseman. He couldn't. It's Tomaszewski with it. Plays it up the wall. And the Terps get it out. Wogish across. That was Lipinski who dumped it in. Now it's Alex Sandell for the Terps, number 3. Leaves it for Tomaszewski. Tomaszewski's been out here the whole 2 minutes so far. Played ahead. Crane, now Beganowski. Has it taken. Sandell tries to put it towards the net. And look out here. Here comes Vecchio. Serra on him. Good defense by Andre Serra. It's Mihalowicz towards the net. That one just goes wide. Here's Engelman, who took the penalty. He's out of the box. Here's Lipinski. It's onside. Lipinski lowers the shoulder. Good stick by Sandell. And now it's Klein. Klein to Mihalowicz. 2:15 to go in overtime. Back to Mihalowicz. He shoots. It's blocked. Never got to Peltier. Terps need a change, but they can't get it out. Mihalowicz. Played for Klein. Klein walks. Tired group of Terps out here. Here's Engelman to Lipinski. He'll play it down. Sarah's the first one there, but they can't get it out. It's Engelman again. He'll wheel around. Looks for help from teammates. Almost a too many call, but they got away with it. Two forwards are going to be able to change here for the Terps. Here's Sandell. It's Flaherty to Flom. Penn in after it. Sarah will meet him there. He checks him hard. Now Wogish and Healy battle. The Terps come away with it. It's Alex Sandell. Moves it to Trevor Drake. Less than a minute to go in overtime. Trevor Drake. He shoots. Blocker save by Hooper. Teskey puts it back on net. And a pad save by Hooper. Penn to Flaherty. Flaherty stops. He's pushed over by Teskey. It's Vecchio. Teskey gets it out. 30 seconds to go. Flom to Stam. Or Stam. Stam shoots. And it's swallowed up by Henry Peltier. 21 seconds on the clock. Entertaining overtime action. Now that the whistle is blown, we will play 3-on-3 hockey. It was originally intended in overtime, but due to the penalty, messed everything up. But we are back at 3-on-3, more space on the ice. Chase Wilson and Vecchio on the draw. Vecchio wins it, but it comes all the way back to center. Engelman there. It's Stam to Vecchio. Vecchio to the front. Poked away by Peltier. Tomaszewski with 5 to go. To Teskey. He'll flip it out to center, and that's going to do it for overtime. And it is time for the shootout at the Gardens Ice House. "60 minutes was not enough. 65 was not enough. So we go to the shootout. Skater versus goalie. The coaches will give the refs their lineup. The home team elects if they want to shoot first or second. It looks like it's going to be Trevor Drake up first for the Terrapins. Coach Joe Carter elects to go first. Trevor Drake against Joe Hooper. Here comes Drake. Trevor Drake in on Hooper. Backhand save by Hooper. Hooper came out to challenge. Drake tried to go to the backhand, and Hooper stopped it. Now for the Blue Hens, it's number 16, Dimitri Mihalowicz. Looking to give the Blue Hens the lead in the shootout. Here's Mihalowicz. In on Peltier. And a save by Henry Peltier. We remain tied in the shootout. Now it's number 6, Daniel Tomaszewski for the Terps. It's the defenseman Tomaszewski. He walks towards Hooper. On the backhand, now back to the forehand. Backhand, he scores! It's Daniel Tomaszewski. And the Terps take the lead in the shootout. What a huge goal there from Chevy. And he puts the pressure on the Blue Hens. It's Vecchio now. Vecchio and on Peltier. Vecchio comes wide, back to the middle. And a save with the pad by Henry Peltier. The flexibility from the People's goalie. And now Tucker Healy has the game on his stick. Healy can end it with a goal. Hooper extends it with a save. Here comes Healy. Tucker Healy. Save by Hooper. And the pressure shifts back to the Blue Hens. They need a goal to keep the game going. It'll be number 24. That's Joe Wogish. Wogish walks in. He'll start slow. Wogish slowly towards Peltier. He shoots, and he misses! And it's the Maryland Terrapins who come away with the shootout win! And they mob Henry Peltier. Terrapins 4, Blue Hens 3. And the Terps take game 1 against the Blue Hens, and they head to Delaware tomorrow to face the same team once again. To everyone watching on the stream, thank you for staying with us through all of our challenges tonight. We really appreciate it. It means a lot to us and to the team. We will start the handshake line. The Terps move to 6-3 on the season. And they will look forward to tomorrow. From all of us here at the Maryland Hockey Network, Ethan Posner, I'm Andrew Rich. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night.